I am Sanjay Sachdeva, founder and CEO of DAIVAM Wellness Private Limited, a wellness center based in Gurugram. So, functional and bioregulatory medicine is a concept started in the US, but the tenets and the knowledge and the inspiration is drawn from the ancient Indian Ayurveda texts, and they are remodeled, repackaged, and researched with scientific validations and evidence based treatment technologies which have been revalidated by uh, universities and by doctors in the US. It is actually biologically similar to our own body and drawn from natural sources. So, we do not use chemicals or synthetic materials to treat. We are only using nature identical substances or natural substances like food, nutrition, IVs, oxygen, or thought processes. That's the focus. So the market is growing now because India is a country where Ayurveda was born, and naturopathy, Ayurveda, homeopathy are covered by Ayush Ministry. So there is obviously a major initiative by the Indian government to promote natural sciences and natural wellness models. Functional and bioregulatory medicine is part of the same concept and it is from the same initiative. However, it modernizes where Ayurveda and naturopathy and homeopathy are lacking. It modernizes all of that and it validates every treatment, every protocol, every standard operating procedure, every supplement is validated by science, and that is why it is repackaged Ayurveda, I would call it. The idea behind starting DAIVAM was that there is a growing discontent and there is a growing, I would say, a voice being raised by people for the last many years against synthetic and chemical treatments which are being given by modern hospitals. Modern hospitals rely a lot upon the pharmaceutical industry. The pharmaceutical industry is based on chemicalizing the body and on treating the symptoms based on reacting to disease. Uh, Bioregulatory and functional medicine is a form of medicine that goes to the root cause of disease to find out what actually is happening in the body, why is it happening, and the why of the why. So, when it goes to the root cause, it eliminates the root cause of disease by addressing the bioregulatory system and by resetting the functioning of the body. And when it does that, it does it in the most natural manner, which is how our bodies were designed. Our bodies were originally designed to heal itself and not depend upon chemicals and additives. And our bodies are being poisoned with the food that we eat and with the medicines that we have been taking. And there is a growing need and demand from people to go back towards natural healing processes. So the initiative was taken by Dr. Alok Chopra, famous cardiologist of Delhi, myself, and by Dr. Anand Burman, chairman of DABUR. We thought about bringing this form of medicine to India because there is certain areas where Ayurveda and homeopathy and naturopathy and Siddha medicine are lacking, which is because these are very ancient and old sciences. But 5000 years ago, the toxins that are existent today were not present 5000 years ago, and therefore Ayurveda and Siddha and Unani are not taking into account the modern toxicity that our bodies are facing, and therefore sometimes they lack in detoxifying and cleansing out the bodies the way today's modern toxins are attacking the body in a different manner, and our bodies cannot take that toxic load, and therefore to detoxify the body we need to address it differently. Functional and bioregulatory medicine in a way has done research on the modern methods of detoxification and cleansing the body, and that's how it is a more advanced version of the old sciences. So presently our focus is on reversing cardiometabolic lifestyle diseases, which is about 70 plus odd diseases starting from obesity to diabetes to cardiovascular disease to hypertension to stress to anxiety to depression to cancer. These are all metabolic lifestyle diseases. I am not talking about the genetic diseases, I am talking more about diseases which are caused because of our food habits, because of our sleep habits, because of our lifestyle, and because of the way we move or not move. Our bodies are subjected to disease because we acquire these diseases because of the lifestyle that we are leading today. Our modern city stressful lives are causing our bioregulatory systems to get disrupted and the harmony to get disrupted. So, we are moving away from a state of homeostasis and perfect balance into a state of imbalance, and when we hit the state of imbalance, our body attracts disease, and that is why our role is to really address those diseases which are lifestyle chronic diseases. Yes, so we are also providing aesthetic services because today's date and age, people also want to look good besides feeling good from inside. So it's not just the mind which has to be reset, our thoughts have to be cleansed and detoxified. So we have a full program on the mental detoxification and resetting of the mind, also called brain neuroplasticity. We have experts who are cognitive behavior specialists, and we also have a whole division of aesthetics where our focus is on resetting the way you look externally, which is actually a reflection of your inner self, and the inner self is a combination of your mind and a combination of how you feel from inside. Your physical state of wellness reflects the external state and vice versa. The external state of your physical body is a reflection of the inner self. Therefore, it is important to pay attention to how you look. It is an important part of life today. People feel good when they look good. So, we are having a full focus on aesthetics as well over here. So, our focus is therefore lifestyle diseases, reversal of chronic diseases, aesthetics, and resetting the mind. Treatment options available here are done through methodologies of hyperbaric oxygen, cell-based regeneration therapies for addressing issues of joint pains, knee pains, shoulder pains, as well as we do infrared detox, we do ozone therapies, IV therapies, IV nutrition, and intravenous multivitamin therapies, also intravenous detox therapies. We are offering acupuncture, we are offering cognitive behavior specialist, and we also have therapies for stress anxiety which are based on psychoneuroimmunology. The biggest challenge we face is credibility in terms of having a history of reversal of disease. For example, if I tell somebody that I am going to be able to reverse your diabetes in 31 days, they do not believe it and they want to continue having insulin and their medicines or pills which are prescribed by the doctors, and they have been taking it for 20 years, 30 years, 15 years. So, they do not want to accept what we are saying and that is one challenge, to make them believe that they can lead their life without medicines, and just by changing the lifestyle, changing nutrition and changing their thought process, changing their sleep pattern, they can get rid of diseases, most diseases. And so establishing that credibility is going to take time, because other natural wellness sciences such as Ayurveda and homeopathy have got a huge history and a background, and people have had faith and developed faith on them because of the past credibility that these sciences have acquired. In America, these sciences have been of functional and bioregulatory medicine have been in prevalence for the last 25 years, and in India they have just been present for the last 1 or 2 years. So therefore, it is going to take time for people to accept this, but knowledge is spreading slowly. People are able to access knowledge internationally today sitting at home, and therefore the more knowledge we spread, the easier it will get. Yes, the other challenge is that these treatments are not covered by insurance, and therefore people have to spend out of pocket, even though the cost of maintaining one's health is not more than 15 to 20,000 rupees a month. But testing sometimes can get expensive and can go up to 1 lakh rupees, but diagnosis is done once only. When you do your gene tests and all that, these are not done repeatedly. We do these once, and these are not covered by insurance. So there is a challenge for people to accept the fact that they are not medically insured, insurance covered. So currently we are running the center here, but as I said in the beginning that most of the treatments that we are doing are lifestyle based. So we change, or we attempt to change lifestyle, and that includes what you eat, what you breathe, what you drink, and what you think. These are four things, and how you sleep and how you move. So these are things which control or are pretty much the parameters of lifestyle. Since we attempt to change these, it's important to understand that in a daycare center like this, all of these cannot be implemented, and there are issues with compliances. People do not comply with what we are prescribing. They'll go home and still go to a party, they'll still go home and have a late night, they'll still go home and be stressed and will not sleep properly. Therefore, our next expansion plan is to take this to a residential model. We've tied up with a company in Kerala which is running luxury resorts, and we are implementing all of DAIVAM's protocols in a residential environment where you come for a 7-day detox and 21-day or 15-day reset your body program. And the next expansion plan is to do these 2 residential retreats in Kerala, and then of course we want to license out and franchise out our programs in other cities.